What a wonderful meditation. I feel so at peace and so loved and so special, knowing that today is that wonderful day that we've come together to celebrate in, and to celebrate the magnificence that each and every one of us truly, truly are. I know that all of us know and feel and sense that indwelling presence of that high power, and that joy and that goodness that is ours, always ours. And like I have said on numerous occasions, that when we come true to our true self, when we live our purity and the pristine qualities that Spirit knows for us, that we're living our authentic and great space for us. Finding right action everywhere. Well, this is what I know, and this is what I'm going to share with you today. By the choices we make, by the people we associate, and the thoughts that we think, we combine with Spirit, that universal intelligence and that goodness. And we make that path, and we make that lesson, and we make that journey in harmony and in balance. A basic tenet of religious science is for the individual to be, to live, to express, to know, without restriction or bondage. In other words, we're free. I have boundaries up here, and it's really difficult to stay in them. My instinct is to fly. If I had wings, I would. Or a tall ladder, I'd climb to the top. But anyhow, I'll move along in my restrictive space here, knowing that as we express with this freedom, there is that truth that comes to us. And without bondage, without restriction, without being in the box, so to speak, we are free to be. No more troubles, no more doubts. Sort of sounds like a song. I've heard that once or twice. My acronym for today's lesson is F.R.E.E. Finding right energy everywhere. And it will be the guide that we'll journey together with today. So wherever I look, to the left, to the right, up, down, below, on top, what I see, what I feel, and what I extract from the activity is an energy, a deep, wonderful, abiding energy that moves. So today, in this evidence of this energy, knowing that it's here, it's present, fully funded by my thoughts and my desire to extract that good from the universe. Today, let us include and welcome that energy into our life, rather than resist and exclude it from us. Go with the flow, move with it. And this tool is a vibrant tool and a useful tool. Energy is a divine and unfailing attribute, and consequently, there is a never-ending supply of it. It always is. That energy, that goodness, is ever present and available. This energy is free to all. We come true to it, we use it, we extract from it that which we need. I like to think of energy as a feeling, an essence, the go-go juice. It's a power, a positive spiritual force. Energy is a power that we can direct, and we can use it to our highest and greatest good. Our founder and the author of the Science of Mind textbook, Dr. Ernest Holmes, assured us, and this is the quote, "Universal life and energy finds an outlet in and through all that is energized." This energy is in everything. So, be it the candle, the clock, the roses, this book, you, me, and a dog named Blue, it's all energy. We're all moving. We're all moving. The energy of mind is a natural energy. We use it in any way that we choose. And this is one of the great gifts that our science and our teaching gives to us. We have that ability to choose, to take as much of it, to live with it in a supportive, loving, and divine manner. It is ours. And it is so wonderful when we come true to it. We must be mindful that this energy is creative. And I like to think that energy puts the zing in the bling. You know, you look around at fashion today, and I was hoping somebody would be all sparkled up. I think of all the sequins and the beads and all the bling bling and stuff that's on the tops and the blouses and the dresses today. We were at a wedding yesterday, and it was absolutely treats to the eyes to see all the shimmer on the dresses and the silkiness in the fabric and the flow and the movement, all that bling, all that energy that people were wearing. And it was just absolutely so attractive in my visuals to see all this movement of the human form twinkling, twinkling. So we know that they're shiny, they're beaded, they're sequined. And that thought brings to us the bling in the thing. Energy is everywhere. Energy is a zing in the bling. And as energy flows through you in harmony and presence, in harmony and in presence, you maintain an order and a balance in consciousness. And you may ask, what is consciousness? Well, consciousness is the fusion of thought and feeling. Thought fused with feeling is creative, universal. You are free. You are free to be in this energized expression. Creative intelligence, universal truth, whatever you want to call that high power that we believe in, is created and used by all in the universe at some level. Sometimes we use a little more of that energy, we put out a little more of that energy in more favorable moments than not. We're knowing that all good scientists, as religious scientists are, that we use this energy in a productive way, a useful way, energized way. This allness is infinite intelligence and infinite love. And each and every one of you are just little love bugs. You're filled with this energy of love. Today, what I see as I look out at all of you is a manifestation of this energy. In the human form, having a great time celebrating in the school auditorium. You are energized. You are energized. And you are the energy expressing. There is that which I call a calm and balanced well-being in this feeling. I like to think of it as an aha moment of serenity. One that encompasses, supports, and allows. And especially mandatory on a warm summer day. That moment, that serenity, is that purity that you are. It's your purest state. And I like to think of it as, for me, a natural state that's uncluttered, nothing burdensome. We're at peace and of peace when we're in that state, that blissful state, that grand space that Reverend Michael spoke of in his meditation this morning. And when we stay in that consciousness, what a great place to live and play and enjoy life. Dr. Holmes states, 1, alone, in consciousness with spirit constitutes a complete majority. So each and every one of us, a complete majority. We are the energized version, the soul energized version. We are the one. We are the one. And in this state, we give God a good time. And all those that we meet on our path a good time. And as we journey and as we share life, it is our goodness and our purity of spirit that allows it to be. God is the good to which there is no opposite. God is the good to which there is no opposite. That is that high watch, that high calling. And on our ministers list, and I'm sure Reverend Sandy and Dr. Carolyn and many of the practitioners that are on that list, We are seeing so much about the high watch. Everybody's talking about the high watch. And it comes and it goes like the seasons do, and like the ebb and the flow of water. And there's been so much, some people believing that that's the only way to hold high watch in the consciousness is to elevate that up and keep your eyes closed. Well, I like all portions of that thought. I like to keep my eyes closed, and certainly in meditation it was a wonderful opportunity today. But if I really want to see what's going on around me and holding a high watch in consciousness for everybody I'm with, I like to keep my eyes open and see what's coming toward me, to my left, to my right, up, down, on top, below. Be aware, it sets me free. What I like to think of about life is that it's like a treasure hunt. Wherever we go, there's the ability to find right energy. It is a look. It's a feeling, it's a thought, it's a deed. Quite simply, what we give out, we get back. Cause and effect, ebb and flow. So, in the magic of the moment, we allow this good to come into our lives, to live our lives through and as. The energy freedom carries to us is a treasure for divine living, a real treasure. And we have all of those choices that we learn from this science. And we have all of those choices that, as we step out of bed each day, to make, to support our lives, to make this the occasion that we choose. Obviously, all of us live well. We look well fed. We're cared for. We're loved and loving.